Analogous Colors. These colors are located next to each other on the color wheel and they blend well together. So, put a box, I don't care what color it is, put a box around this definition. You need to know the definition for analogous colors. Now this time in your color packets you have more colors to choose from, but you know how to mix colors because we've already mixed colors on this page. So if you need to refer back to this page, super focus, 1, 2, 3, you can refer back to this in your formulas if you need to. So here now you're just going to go through this list and put the colors down that are listed. So the first one is red, violet, violet, and blue violet. So I'm going to go ahead and shade in that whole thing because violet is in each one of those. And shade that in. Red violet's first. I'm going to come back and put a little bit more red on top of the first space. I'm going to leave the second space plain violet. I'm going to put a little bit more blue on the bottom space so that I have red violet, violet, and blue violet analogous colors in the first space. None of these three colors next to each other can look the same. They have to be, they're going to blend well, they're going to be close, but they cannot be exactly the same. Next one is yellow, green, green, and blue green. So green is across the entire field. I'm going to shade in lightly. Remember, we're blending, so you need to shade in lightly. I'm going to shade in lightly with green. Then I'm going to come back with my yellow, press a little bit harder so I can get a yellow-green at the top. Leave green in the middle and put another layer of blue at the bottom. The third one on our list is yellow-orange, orange, and red-orange. So each one of those, all three of those have orange in that combination. So I'm going to take my orange and lightly color. Remember, you need to lightly color because we want to blend. Lightly color in your orange. The top space is yellow-orange, so I'm going to overlap yellow. And it's 1 part yellow, 1 part orange on this. So I can press pretty hard and get that yellow blended in. Red-orange on the bottom, leave the orange solid in the middle. Go ahead and add in the red on top of the orange. Okay, second row down, we've got violet, violet, and blue. So I'm going to take my violet first. I'm going to cover the first 2 top spaces lightly. Then I'm going to take my blue. I'm going to overlap the violet in the center, and I'm going to cover the blue on the bottom, the space on the bottom blue. So I've got violet, violet, and blue. Make sure that none of those look exactly the same. You've got to have, they're going to be really close, they're going to blend really nicely, but they're not going to be the same color. Next we've got yellow, yellow, green, and green. Top 2 spaces, lightly color with yellow. I'm going to press a little bit harder on my top one because I'm not adding anything but yellow there. I'm going to take my green and cover the bottom 2 spaces with green. Overlapping in the center, so I've got yellow and green. Got a yellow green in the center. Next is red, red, orange, and orange. Top 2 spaces red, lightly. I'm going to come back and make my top space. I'm going to press a little harder with my red to make that a nice deep red. Then I'm going to take my orange and overlap the middle one and make the bottom one just orange. This one is blue, blue, green, and green. Top 2 spaces blue. And then the bottom two spaces are green so that I overlap in the center space, create blue-green, and the bottom space is just green. Yellow, yellow, orange, and orange. Top two spaces yellow. Press a little bit harder on my very top space because I'm not blending that in. And then my bottom two spaces, orange, so I'm overlapping the yellow in the center space for a yellow-orange, and then just orange on the bottom. Brown is not on your color wheel. On some color wheels you have a variation of intensity in colors. Basically brown, what you need to know about brown is it's a warm color and it blends well with orange, red, and yellow. So for that one we need a brown colored pencil. And I'm not going to overlap anything. I'm just going to lay those colors in. So brown, orange, red, and yellow. Now notice on this color, on these colors, you're not going to have a warm color and a cool color together. Not even so sure about red, red-orange, and red-violet. I'm not even so sure if I feel like those are analogous colors, but they are. Red, violet, and red-orange are both warm colors, so theoretically they should work. But yellow and yellow-green and yellow-orange are definitely not analogous colors. Yellow-green is cool, yellow-orange is warm. So those would not work together. So I don't have those listed on here. Go ahead and complete this page. Make sure no two colors are the same.